morning all of you. We are going to start chapter number 13, direct and inverse proportion. Here this is question number 13. Following are the parking charges of a railway station. Means here it is given to you as number of hours and the charges, like some 4 hours it is costing 60 rupees, for 8 hours it will cost rupees 100 rupees. These are the parking charges. This for 12 hours it will cost 140 rupees. For 24 hours it will cost 180 rupees. You have to find out that the number of charges are in the direct proportion or not. If the number of charges are in direct proportion, all the charges for 1 hour it will be equal. But if they are not in direct proportion, the charges will not be equal. So let's start. So first it is given 4 hours equal to 60 rupees. So for 1 hour how much it will be? It will be 60 by 4. So from here you will get 2 3s are, 2 2s are, 2 1s are, 2 1s are, 2 5s are 10. So for 1 hour it is costing how much? 15 rupees. Let's check for the next. It is given 8 hours it will cost 100 rupees. So for 1 hour how much it will cost? 100 by 8. So from here you will get 2 5s are, 2 4s are, 2 2s are, 2 2s are, 2 5s are. From 25 divided by 2 is 12.5 rupees. From here only you can clearly see this is 15 rupees and this is 12.5 rupees. Means these two are not the same. So from here only I can check that this is not in the direct proportion. Still I will go with the next two. Next it is given 12 hour it is 140 rupees. So for 1 hour how much it will be? 140 by 12. So here it will go with 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 10. So this will go with 2 only. 2 3s are, 2 2s are 6, 2 5s are 10. So this is 25 by 3. On solving 25 by 3, you will get 11.67 rupees. You can see this charge plus this charge and this charges. These all are different. So let's check for the 24 hours. 24 hours it is given to you as 180 rupees. So for 1 hour how much it will be? 180 by 24. So here it will get 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 9s are. From again you will solve this, you will get 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15. On solving 15 by 2 you will get 7.5 rupees. So from here you can clearly see the charges of the number of hours for 1 hour for all the 4 are different. Means here you are getting 15 rupees, here you are getting 12.5 rupees, here this much and this much. These all are different. Therefore this is not in the direct proportion. This is question number 2. In this question number 2, about a part of red pigment requires 75 ml of the base. Means a part of red pigment is requiring how much? 75 ml of the base. In the above question you are given with the pigment and the base. How much red pigment should be mixed with 1800 ml base? We have to find out the how much amount of red pigment that will be mixed with how much 1800 ml base. So let the red pigment be how much? It will be X. So a part of red pigment requires how much? 75 ml. So a part of red pigment required how much? 75 ml. So this is apart from here you are getting 75 ml of red pigment. So how much red pigment should be mixed with 1800 ml. So from a part you are taking 75 ml. So for how much red pigment you will mix 1800 base. So for how much? For X you will mix how much? 1800 ml base. Okay, so this the equation will be 1 upon 75 ml. For a part you are mixing 75 ml. So for how much red pigment will be mixed for 1800 ml. So from here you will find out the value of x. Cross multiply this is 75x upon 1800, and here you will get x is equal to 1800 upon 75. So from here you will get 3 2 is 6, 3 5 is 15, 3 6 is 18, and this 2 zeros. From here you will get 5 5 is 25, 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, this 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 4 is 20. So x is equal to 24. Means what is the part of red pigment here? That is 24, and this will be mixed with how much? 1800 ml. This is the answer. This is question number 5. In this question it is saying a photograph of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times obtained a length of 5 centimeters. Means if you enlarge a photo of a bacteria, how many times? 50,000 times. Then how many what you will get the length of that bacteria is 5 centimeters. This is shown in the diagram. See in your book. Okay. So what is the actual length of the bacteria? So here first we have to find out the actual length of the bacteria. Now the second question here is, if the photograph is enlarged 20,000 times. Now the photograph will be enlarged how much? 20,000 times. What would be the enlarged length? So on enlarging this bacteria's photo 20,000 times, you have to find out what would be the enlarged length. Okay, means like if you have a photo of a bacteria and you will zoom that, means that you will enlarge that. So on enlarging for 50,000 times you are getting 5 centimeters. For 20,000 times how much you will get? So here we are having two questions. First you have to find out the actual length of the bacteria, and the second, after enlarging 20,000 times, what will be the enlarged length? So let's take the answer. Write down the answer. So this is, so what is this given? A photograph obtained a bacteria of 50,000 times, means and attain how much length? 5 centimeters. So I can write down this 5 upon 50,000. This is what? This is the actual length I am finding out. Okay. So from here you will get 5 ones are 10,000. Okay. So this you can write down as 1 10 to the power 4, because here how many zeros are there? 4 zeros. Or you can write down this as 10 to the power minus 4. So this is the actual length of the bacteria. When you enlarge it how much? 50,000 times, and you are getting a length of 5 centimeters. This is the actual length. First we have find out. Now in the second question it is saying, if we enlarge 20,000 times, mean if we will enlarge the bacteria how many times? 20,000 times. What would be the enlarged length? So let the enlarged length be how much? X. Let the enlarged be how much? Length be how much? 5x. So for 20,000 times how you will get? What would be the enlarged length when you will enlarge it for 20,000 times? So from here you can see, from for 50,000 you are getting 5 centimeters. So for 20,000 what you will get? You will get x. This is in the direct proportion. So let's take it in the direct proportion and find the value of the x. From here I will get 50,000 x. It will be how much? 20,000 into 5. From here x will be 20,000 into 5 upon 50,000. From here you can get this 40 will be cancelled and this 40 will get cancelled. This 5 and this 5 will get cancelled. From here you will get the value of x as 5 centimeters. So on enlarging it as 20 centimeters, you will get the value as 5 centimeters. So on enlarging it For 50,000 times you will get 5 centimeter. Similarly, for enlarging it for 20,000 you will get 2 centimeter. This is the answer.